Devil0020's here, back from another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my PlayStation Portable game collection. Now, the PSP is one of my favourite handheld consoles of all time. I absolutely love and adore it. It's got some of the best games I've ever played on it, and it's just a shame that Sony did not do more with it. And because they're doing the same thing to the Vita is just absolutely, it's just dying out, to be honest. And it's a shame because the Vita is also a really good handheld, and I think that Sony's pretty much just made it just to compete with Nintendo. And once they found out they can compete with Nintendo with a DS, they're like, we'll just grab it and not give a fuck about it. And with the PlayStation P, it did show sort of that. And with the PlayStation Vita, it is really shown because they are obviously making all the ports to the PS4 of all the exclusive PlayStation Vita games like Gravity Rush and Tearaway and all stuff like that. They're getting ported to the PS4 now to try to get them to sell. So yeah. Anyways, I did used to have a PSP back in the day. I think it was one of the last models that actually came out. It was the one I used to have, and I absolutely hated it. It was just so shit. It had a crappy feel to it. It didn't feel proper. Its analog controls was absolutely horrible as well. So I traded in. I got rid of all my games. I needed the money anyway, so I got rid of it stupidly. And I did recently start to buy PSPs again, PSP games again, and I actually bought myself a new PSP, which is the silver PSP 3000. I absolutely love the silver one. It looks so awesome. I also did see one in purple. The purple one looks really good too. But anyways, just to get down to the collection, because this is going to be quite a long video and I have a lot of games to actually show. So yeah. So the first game is God of War. Chains of Olympus, I would say Ghost of Sparta. Absolutely love the God of War games. This is not the best God of War game. Its story is very mediocre, to be honest. I think Ghost of Sparta was far better game. I actually don't own the Ghost of Sparta physically, but I do own it digitally. There's a lot of games I've seen on the PSP I do own digitally, but I don't own physically. So yeah. Great game anyway, just to play. If you don't mind the story and you just want to play a God of War game, definitely pick it up. That and Ghost of Sparta, they're both awesome games. Daxter, which is a spin-off to the Jak and Daxter franchise. This one you're pretty much just playing as Daxter and running around and doing pretty much the same things you do in Jak and Daxter games, solving puzzles and just all sorts of stuff like that. Lots of great one-liners from Daxter as always in this one. Next we have Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet is just pretty much the same as all the other Little Big Planets. You create a character, or you customize your Sackboy, and you go explore the world. You have a story to do. You have online. You can play other people's levels, which they make. You can make your own levels. Sorry, and yeah, it's just basically Little Big Planet on the PlayStation Portable. It's definitely worth checking out anyway, and it's still really fun. Jak and Daxter, The Lost Frontier. I actually haven't played this one yet. I absolutely love Jak and Daxter games, so I do have to get around to playing this one eventually. But yeah, it looks really awesome. I heard really good things about this too. Put them down there. So next is Secret Agent Clank. I actually have not played this one either. This is a spin-off to the Ratchet and Clank games. I remember this being on PS2 as well, and these games were really hard to find. I remember when GameStop was still over here, I used to see this game all the time. Me and Brent used to see this game all the time for like 30-40 quid, and we were like, what the fuck, why is that game so expensive? But yeah, it looks really fun. It's pretty much just basic Ratchet and Clank game. You're still doing the basically the same thing as you did in Ratchet and Clank, just with Clank himself. But yeah. So next is Fat Princess, Fistful of Cakes. I love these games too. These games are really fun. They're like overly violent and really weird. So they are. It's pretty much just pick a character, pick a character class, and try to get the princess from the one castle back over to your castle, and they have to. Their enemies have to pretty much just do the same. Lots of fun playing this game. There's also one leads on the PS3, and I think there's one on the PS Vita as well. But yeah. So next we have Initial D, Street Stage. This is actually based off the anime with the same name, and what you're pretty much just doing in this game is just race. It's in Japanese, so I can understand any of the text. I actually find it really hard to actually get through the menus to try actually get to play the game. But what I learned from reading online is you can actually look in the book, and it actually tells you what the menus are and where you can click to actually access certain modes in the game. So yeah, I really should have read the manual first, which I never do anyway. But yeah, really fun game anyway. It's a really weird find with that as well. I didn't actually expect to find that in CX of all places. And I haven't done this one yet. Next one we have Dynasty Wars. I absolutely love the Dynasty Wars games. This is just a remade version of Dynasty Wars 1. If you ever played Dynasty Wars 1, Dynasty Wars 1 was actually a fighting game, and I think instead of just doing a fighting game for remaking this, they just did it like another Dynasty Warriors game. But yeah, it's just basically Dynasty Warriors. I love my Dynasty Warriors, so I absolutely love this game. So next we have Armored Core. Absolutely love the Armored Core games. I first got introduced from to the Armored Core games from the one on the PS3, the one that came out I think at the start of the life cycle of the PS3. It was like one of the first games on the PlayStation 3. I loved the way you were able to customize your mech, and you're able to give it whatever upgrades you want. If you wanted to have missiles instead of rockets, or you want to have a machine gun, or you want to color it pink, you can do that. It's really awesome. I really love mech games where you can really customize everything you want, and you can make it as personal as you really want it, and that's why I really love these games. Unfortunately, there hasn't been too many of those games recently. So next we have Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7. I'm not really a big fan of Final Fantasy 7. You're probably going to hate me for that. But I absolutely loved this game. I loved the story, I loved the characters, I loved all the side quests you can do. It was really great. They remastered Final Fantasy 7. Obviously they aren't remastered Final Fantasy 7, and if they remade it just like this, or they remade this even, it would be so awesome. So it would. I would absolutely love that. So it would. But yeah, it's definitely worth picking up and checking out. Next we have Loco Roco. Loco Roco is one of those games where you've had a hard day at work, you don't really want to sit and do much, and you just want to really chill out and have fun. And this is one of the games you would stick on to actually just do that. All this game is just, you're a bunch of balls and you're trying to solve puzzles using the different coloured blobs, and you make your way through the levels. The levels are very colourful, and this game actually was ported to the PS3, and I think it was ported to the PS4 recently actually. But yeah, if you love just chilling out and just want something really casual to play, just to chill out too, this is definitely a game you should definitely try out anyway. So next we have the Mega Drive Collection. This is basically just like the Mega Drive Collection on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. You're not getting as many games in this, but there's 27 games altogether which you can play in this, ranging from the Phantasy Star games to Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. I don't think 3's on this for some reason. Echo the Dolphin, Alex Kidd, Flicky, Kid Chameleon, and some other ones like Vector Man and Super Thunderblade. But yeah, really awesome, especially if you're a huge Sega fan like I am. So next we have Killzone Liberation. I remember when this came out, and me and Private as he first played this, we are huge fans of the Killzone franchise, and we thought it was really weird they actually made this into a top-down shooter. It was very strange to play it the first. It was very strange to play it the first time, but once you get into it, it's actually got a really decent story to it. So it does. But yeah, really love this game. You should definitely try it anyway. I love the Killzone games, and if you're a Killzone fan, you should definitely try this one on the PSP. Surprisingly, you haven't remade that one yet, or they haven't remade the one on the PS Vita yet. So next we have Wipeout Pure. I think I have Pulse on digital download. I can't even remember. But this is pretty much just Wipeout. It's fast, it's fun, it's got some really great levels, some really good, great music in it, and just overall it's really great. So it is. It looks absolutely fantastic, and it's worth checking out both of these entries because I believe both of them actually are different from each other. But yeah. So next we have Everybody's Golf. I never actually got into Everybody's Golf game until I actually played the demo for the newer one on the PS4, which I still actually have to buy. I beta tested the one on the PS4. I think I put gameplay up of that a while ago when the beta test was on. I absolutely loved it. My first time playing it, I'm not really much of a big golf fan, but I absolutely loved playing Everybody's Golf. I still actually have to play this one on the PSP, but I still think these games are really fun to play. Even if you're not a fan of golf games like I am, you used to have a lot of fun playing them. So next we have Monster Hunter Freedom Unite and Monster Hunter Freedom. The first and third one, as I said, I think I have the second one digital, and these are pretty much just Monster Hunter at the core. Pick a mission, just go out, fight the monsters and defeat them as best you can. You can play co-op with your friends in this game, and there's a lot of quests to actually do in this game. I believe these games actually have no story to them, and all is just basically just constant quests for you to do, and I believe you can pretty much play the game entirely as long as you want, because there's no way to actually end the game. Unfortunately, I got these before, but unfortunately I actually did not get around to playing them with anyone, because by the time I got around to playing them, no one else was playing them at the time. So if you really want to play a Monster Hunter game, you can pick these ones up for the PSP, or you can actually go pick the ones for the 3DS, which are the newer ones. I can't remember what the new one's called. I think it's Monster Hunter 4, I believe, but yeah. Check the Monster Hunter games out, they're really fun, especially if you like games like Freedom Wars on PlayStation Vita, or I can't even remember some of the other games like that. There's a lot of games like the Monster Hunter games, and if you enjoy Gladiator as well, that's another one which I enjoy too. I do have that digital as well, unfortunately I cannot find that one. But yeah, anyways, moving on. So next we have the SOCOM games. I'm just trying to find the rest of them because I have so many of these damn games. There's the last one. Here we go. So there are 4 of these, and Monster Hunter, sorry, Fire Team Bravo 1, 2 and 3, absolutely great games. These were actually done by Slant 6. Really fun. I believe everyone used to play these ones online. I have played a little bit of the third one, which I believe I have digital also, and I absolutely love these. I'm a huge fan of SOCOM, as everyone probably knows, because I talk about it so much in this channel. But yeah, I absolutely love it. This one is actually sort of an RTS where you actually tell your crew where to go, and they actually move to it. Sort of yeah, as I said, an RTS. That's the best way I can actually put it. But yeah, really fun games. If you want to play one of the best franchises on the PlayStation, definitely pick up SOCOM games. Unfortunately, you cannot play them online anymore because someone shut down the servers. So next we have Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I actually have not played this one yet, so I can't actually say too much about it. I think I played a bit of what do you call the other one? Peace Walker. That's it. I believe I played little bit of Peace Walker. That one I wasn't too keen into, and I believe this one's the same. I know this came before Peace Walker, but I wasn't really too keen in this. It's basically just Metal Gear Solid, but they did a few things which I didn't really like, to be honest, such as the whole capture the enemies to make them part of your team. I didn't like that. It was really, really fucking weird. And I know they carried that on to Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. But yeah. So next we have Metal Gear Acid. I absolutely hated this back in the day. I played it and I was like, what the fuck is this? What this basically is a card game where you have a bunch of cards. It's a real-time RTS sort of turn-based strategy game where you pick a card, you have a card in your hand, and you can use certain things. And I really never got into this game very much, but yeah, I did not like this or the second one. I have not played this second one very much because I was not big into this one. But overall, I did not like these games, but I did get them for my collection anyway. Well, that one anyway. I don't have the second one. So next we have Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I absolutely loved this game. I wasn't really big in the Kingdom Hearts games at the time when I played this. I played 356 over 7 days, or whatever the fuck you call the one on the DS. I didn't really like that one, but playing this one, it sort of got me back into it. The story in this one's absolutely great. There's some really great places to visit and a lot of familiar faces as well. If you are going to start playing the Kingdom Hearts games, I would definitely recommend picking up the HD collection for the PS3. I think there's one on the PS4 as well, which... No, actually, I think they're all on the PS4 now. I'm not even too sure. But, yeah, definitely pick up the Kingdom Hearts games. Good RPGs. Sephiroth's still a fucking asshole to beat, though. So next we have Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. I absolutely loved the Ratchet and Clank games, as I've already said, and this is just basically Ratchet and Clank. This is the same as all the other games. You get a few different weapons, you get to shoot stuff, you race and stuff, and you go down around doing missions and collecting bolts. It's just basically Ratchet and Clank to the core, and there's nothing real different about it. So next we have Motorstorm Arctic Edge. This is absolutely great. I love the Motorstorm franchise, and I never actually got to play Arctic Edge at the time, and I believe this one's on PS2 as well, which every time I found this on PS2 as well, I could never buy it because it was £30 plus, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not buying that for a PS2 game. I'd probably do that now, stupidly, because I love the PS2 that much, and I'd just play stupid money for stupid games. But, yeah, I absolutely loved this. It had great environments, it had great graphics for the time as well. It looks good, it has great music in it. I believe it has like a lot of Pendulum songs, the Slipknot in it as well. Excuse me. But yeah, absolutely love Arctic Edge. Last two is Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai. It's pretty much just like all the other Budokai games. You pick a character, you fight the enemy. There's a lot of characters missing from this actually, and the story only goes so far into the game. I think it only goes up to like the Buu Saga, I believe, or maybe not even the Buu Saga, or just the Cell Saga. But yeah, it has Janemba in it also, which is really, really weird because I think Janemba was like halfway, set halfway through the Buu Saga, which is fucking bizarre. But yeah, this is still a really, really fun game. It's nothing special. It's just Budokai, the core, and it's just basically any other Dragon Ball Z game. Pick a fighter, pick a character, pick your arena, and just beat the fuck out of each other. My last game is Medieval Resurrection. I absolutely love the Medieval games. I never found out this was getting this actually got remade until much later on down the line. I played it, absolutely loved it. I still love the original more, but I still think this is a really great remake for the PSP. It's got new stuff in it. It's got really new mini games. It's upgraded graphics. It's a lot better with the camera angles now as well. The camera angles in the original was absolutely horrible. Unfortunately, they did actually not get around to making the second one on this, which is a fucking shame, because I would love to see Resurrection 2 made. But yeah, if you're a fan of Medieval, definitely pick this up. So that is all for my video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my collection video, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave that down in the comment section below. I am Devil0020. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on gaming.